Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome to another Shining Kiwi video. Now today we get to keep opening probably one of my favorite sets from Scarlet and Violet, and that is Destined Rivals. I've opened a few packs now. I've had some really good luck, obviously, from my first booster box for a long time. Did really well in that one, managed to get my SIR. And then I opened a few loose packs in my last Destined Rivals video and got a really good gold card. So I'm looking to continue that good run, and I've got myself here an Elite Trainer box they've just released, or at least they released a week ago. I've been under the weather, that's why there hasn't been any videos. Me and the family have been under the weather, so just been pretty busy. So yeah, better now, and really looking forward to getting back into opening some cards, and I can't wait to keep opening Destined Rivals. I just love it as a set, and I'm really hoping we get some good cards today. Anyway, let's get into it. Alright, so here we go. First of all, let's just sit back and appreciate the absolute art that they've got for this ETB. I mean, it's just beautiful. Look at that. Giovanni with the Mewtwo. Let's see what it's like on the back. Okay, it's just like a regular back, but this is just like peak. I mean, this says everything that you want to know about the set. Everybody loves Team Rocket, everybody loves Mewtwo and Giovanni and everything, and this, I think that this ETB is going to do very well in the future just because of the look of it. You know, at first it's about the set, and then when things like, you know, 5-10 years down the track, it's about how things look. As much as the set, and I think that this box art is absolutely awesome. Anyway, let's get into it. Like I said, really looking forward to getting back into this. There are still some really nice cards that I would love to pull in today's opening. Admittedly, the SIR that I got in my booster box wasn't exactly the SIR that I want, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. I complained a lot about not getting an SIR after 200 packs, so I can't really complain. Alright, so here we go. Let's have a look at the set list. There's some absolutely beautiful cards. Let's go to the latter part of this and really look at the cards that are making some waves. Like, as you can see, I actually got the Shaman in the last opening that I did, and I didn't really notice that card until I pulled it, and that's a beautiful card. I wouldn't mind a second one. Ethan's Typhlosion is making some pretty good headway. It's a beautiful card, as well as the Rocket's Houndoom. Misty's Psyduck, very cool card, along with Misty's Lapras. Those two cards are doing very well as well. They're beautiful. What can we see over here? I really like this Team Rocket's Meowth. I think it's really cool. I love the art style, kind of like a chibi sort of style Giovanni. Very nice. I do not want to see Arven's cards today. And if you've seen my last couple of openings, you'll understand why Arven keeps on following me. There's some really cool ones here as well. I managed to pull this card twice as well, which is the Team Rocket's Persian. I would love to get the Cynthia's Garchomp. I think that's a really cool looking card, or the Team Rocket's Mewtwo full art there. Let's have a look at the SIRs. There's some absolutely banging SIRs in this set. So my first pick that I want, is the Cynthia's Garchomp. I think this is peak. That's the best SIR of the whole set. Second for me would be the Rocket's Moltres. I think this is really underrated, this card, because the Mewtwo and the Garchomp are taking off. I'm not exactly sure what's happening with this one, but I think it's probably a close second best to Cynthia's Garchomp. Then there's Ethan's Ho-Oh, but I would also like these four here are basically your chase cards for the set. No one likes you, Yan Mega, sorry. And obviously, this is the SIR that I got in my opening, which is the Mabstiff. And Ethan's Adventure, I think, is doing quite well as well. And here's the gold cards. We managed to get the Ho-Oh in our last opening. I would love to get either the Rocket's Mewtwo or the Garchomp there. So there's a lot of really cool cards that I'm still looking for in this set. I really hope that out of the packs today that we get in here, that we manage to actually pull one. I'd be super stoked. Alright, let's see. I haven't opened an ETB for a while, so let's see what we get in here. We of course get our Brick of Energies, which always either ends up in the bin or I donate them to some kids or something that play the game. So yeah, they don't really go anywhere. These are cool. Look at these sleeves. That's a really cool sleeve, man, with Giovanni and Mewtwo on it. Such cool sleeves. Beautiful. Awesome. We've got, oh, I'll open this in a second. That's the dividers in the promo card. We've also got our counters and our dice. They always end up going in the bin as well. All of our packs, let's make sure we got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs now in ETBs. For the longest time, there was 8. And then they decided to do 9 and include these awesome promo cards. Look at that. Team Rocket's Wobbuffet. Such a cool art. All right, let's try and open this without damaging the card. I do kind of like that they put it in with the dividers now. It does provide a little bit of protection. It'll be interesting to know if it does actually protect the card or whether it hurts it more. So let's just put these to the side. Let's have a look at this Team Rocket's Wobbuffet. What an awesome promo card. That's so cool. I love it. I do like the choices that they are making with these promo cards these days. Just the art on them are pretty good. And the fact that you actually get a promo card in your ETBs now. They had to do something because I think ETBs started to fall off quite a bit because the price proposition for 8 packs back in the day, and basically there's 8 packs and a whole bunch of stuff that nobody uses. Whoa, look at that! That's so cool. Team Rocket symbol. I mean, that's iconic, right? The red R. Oh, and on the back, look at that. These accessories for this ETB are actually really, really cool. I think that's actually, believe it or not, even though everyone kind of says that they're not worth anything, I think that those accessories there will actually add to the value of the box in the long term. What was I saying? I can't even remember. Oh yeah, ETBs. So it's basically just 8 packs and that's it. You get all of the dice and all the counters and everything, sleeves, and then that was it. And they were asking for quite a high price point, whereas now you get 9 packs. You get an awesome promo card, plus all the other extras. They had to do something there, and they did, and I think it's really working. These ETB promos, if they're good and they've got good art, they actually do add quite a bit. Anyway, enough of me talking. We've got 9 packs here. Let's see if we can get some good cards. I would love to see another SIR. Obviously, we'll restart the counter down below here. From my last one, I can't remember, it's up to like 12 or something at the moment. Back from when we restarted the counter after finally getting an SIR after like 200 packs. How good. I'll get rid of this actually. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get another banging card. I've had really good luck with this set so far, so let's hope that it continues. All right, Team Rocket's Ekans. We've got a Skarmory, and in the back we've got the Ethan's Typhlosion. Wow, look at that for a print error. Look at Ethan's name. Yep. Haven't seen that very often actually, like ink smudging. In fact, I don't think I've seen that much at all. That, yeah, I mean, it's not much of an error card. I wouldn't say that it'd be worth anything. I know people do collect error cards, but just on like a regular holographic, I doubt whether that's going to be worth anything. But people do look for error cards, so paint smudges or factory defects or whatever. If you get like a rare card with a defect on it, don't just toss it in the bin or don't just write it off as being useless. People actually do look for rare misprinted cards. All right, we've got a Ralor. Got a Team Rocket's Rattata, and in the back we've got the Misty's Gyarados. So we've struck out for our first 2 packs today. I always end up sleeving these just regular holographics. To my detriment, I run out of sleeves, and I wonder why. It's because I sleeve every holographic. I can't help myself. I'm like a magpie. I like the shiny things. All right, here we go. Let's keep going. Looking for our first hit of the box. Wonder if it's going to be a illustration rare, a really nice illustration rare. I'd love to get one. All right, here we go. We've got an Ethan's Slugma. No, we don't. We've got an Ethan's Pikachu, and in the back we've got the Mabostiff. Okay, I actually had to look up how to say that because I kept butchering it when I got the SIR. It's Mabostiff. It's such an interesting way of saying, or like an interesting name phonetically. I kept butchering it, so I actually looked it up, and yeah, that's how you say it. So yeah, that's interesting. All right, here we go. Let's keep going. Come on, let's get something better than just a regular EX. Surely we can get something like a full art, or dare I say a gold card? Three times in a row, 3 openings in a row, a gold card? I don't know. I'm not that lucky. Smoliv, got Team Rocket's Meowth, and in the back we've got the Annihilate, regular holographic. Alright, so very soon, so in the next week or so, depending on when I upload this video, Black Bolt and White Flare are releasing, and man, I tell you, there's some pretty cool cards in that set, and if I'm being honest, I've watched 1 or 2 openings online of the English version, and it looks like the pull rates are going to be pretty similar to like the Crown Zenith, and everyone knows how good Crown Zenith is to open. You know, you're getting kind of like a decent hit in every second or third pack. I really think that Black Bolt and White Flare will be very, very popular, and because there's so many cards to collect, I think it's going to be a really good set. All right, Team Rocket's Golbat. We've got a Sacred Ash, and in the back, yes, Cynthia's Garchomp EX full art. All right, there we go. Finally, I get a different full art. I got 2 Rockets Persians, and so I finally got the Cynthia's Garchomp EX. Wow, look at that card. That's so cool. All right, let's see the centering. Okay, so it is off a bit from right to left. Let's have a look at the back. Can't really see anything too wrong with this. Corners and edges look perfect. It's just that centering. So that centering, this probably isn't a gradable copy, unfortunately, because it would come back as a 9, judging on just that centering, and that's the only thing that's wrong with it. But totally stoked. Managed to get myself an awesome full art. I will take that any day of the week. Cynthia's Garchomp EX. Now it's real interesting that there's currently a collector's box out for Cynthia's Garchomp, and it's literally the exact same here. I'll put this here. It's literally the exact same art, just Garchomp's head is just kind of up a little bit more. I'll put a little image here. Like, there's like literally no difference between those 2 cards. I think personally that's a bit lazy. They could have done a really cool like Garchomp art for that collector's box, and I don't know anyone that's like keen to pick up that box, to be honest. For one, it's overpriced, and second, yeah, like I said, the promo cards in it really aren't worth the money, because the Garchomp card that I just pulled is pretty much identical. So yeah, it's a bit funny that they did that. I'm not entirely sure the reason for that. I think maybe they just ran out of time to make a proper card. Who knows? All right, Ethan Sudowoodo. Oh, there we go. We got ourselves an illustration rare of Electrike. I can't actually recall seeing this on the list of cards. That's a really interesting card. Like, it's literally mostly foliage and Electrike just kind of hiding in the bushes there. Yeah, interesting one. Like I said, I hadn't really looked at this card in the list and seen it and noticed it. So, really interesting. Probably only worth a couple of dollars, but hey, it is an illustration rare and I'll take it. All right, within the space of 2 packs, we've filled our backboard there. All right, let's see if we can get an SIR. Imagine if we can get all of these pulls plus an SIR. That would just be insane. I would absolutely love it. All right, here we go. Let's do this. All right. I guess now is probably a good time to mention. I've done another podcast edition with my friend Will from Global Card Collectors. talking about our predictions for the Pokemon market and what I think is going to happen in the next sort of block, which is Mega Evolution. So I'll put a link down in the description. Go check it out. It's a cool video. We discuss a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, my predictions for Mega Evolution are interesting. Probably people will disagree with me, but you know, feel free to go give it a watch and see what you think. All right, Misty's Side Duck, we've got a Macargo. Yeah, I've got some bold predictions. I think there'll be a slowing in the market when Mega Evolution hits, based on various factors that we talk about in the podcast. But hey, I would love to be wrong. You know, this Pokemon market is so hot right now. I might be underestimating the number of people that have been added to the hobby over the last couple of months. It's just been insane. Like, prices are just continue to go up. There's been a slight little correction, like a little drop in prices, particularly singles, like chase cards, like alternate arts and SIRs have gone down a bit. So it's just a really interesting thing to watch, watching what happens in the market. All right, we've got a Hydrapple, got a Swallow, and the final card is a Team Rocket's Moltres EX. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's real interesting to just see what's happening in the market right now. There's a little softening, which kind of leads me to believe that a lot of the newer people that have come into the into Pokemon hobby probably spent too much money and got burnt out, and they're kind of like moving away now. So yeah, I guess it's just one of those things where you can look at the market, you can try and predict, but in the end, you know, who knows what's going to happen. They might announce for Mega Evolution base set that there's going to be some like crazy new types of cards or new dynamic or something that completely blows it out of the water and makes it like really, really sought after. So I might be completely wrong, who knows. All right, anyway, last pack of my ETB. Pretty happy with what we've got so far. Maybe just a little bit of icing on the cake would be good. Let's have a look. Team Rocket's Watchtower, got a Medicham. All right, Cynthia's Roserade. So if I got an illustration rare, it's in the next slot. Let's have a look. Nope, and I think there's a chance of an SIR in the last slot. Let's have a look. Team Rocket's Rattata. And no, Team Rocket's Sneasel. Okay, so we did pretty good out of 9 packs, I think. Not too bad. I'll do a quick recap here. We managed to get 2 regular EXs from the box, which is the Mabostiff and Team Rocket's Moltres. I would have loved to get the SIR of this. Unfortunately, it was not to be. I'll have another look at this promo card. I think it's really awesome. Like I said, I really love that they do these cool promo card arts now. Just adds a little bit more value to the ETBs, and you know, makes you actually want to open one to get the cards. So that's really cool. We managed to get 1 illustration rare out of 9 packs, which is the Electrike. Like I said, not one that was sort of on my radar, but yeah, really nice art, and be interesting to see how this one tracks. Electrike's not really a very popular Pokemon, so I can't imagine that it's got a lot of legs on it, but you never know. And of course, the pull of the day is the Cynthia's Garchomp EX full art. Very, very cool. Cynthia and Garchomp, very popular pair. Would have loved to have got the SIR, but it's not to be. Happy with the full art, and yeah, it's a beautiful looking card. Anyway guys, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to hit a like on the video, subscribe down below. I've got a really cool video coming up next, because obviously the Scarlet and Violet block is coming to an end with Black and White. I'm going to do a kind of best of opening where I'm going to open some of the best sets from Scarlet and Violet era, especially the special sets. The likes of Prismatic and 151 and stuff. So subscribe down below, you'll get notified when that video comes up next. So anyway guys, have a great week and I'll catch you in the next video.